Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I'll be discussing what I thought of that official, hilarious, awesome teaser we got for our very first look at Peacemaker Season 2, finally coming this summer, August 21st. After what has felt like forever, which is actually only been 3 years, if you can believe that. It's been 3 freaking years since Season 1. Peacemaker Season 2 is finally going to be with us later this summer, and I could not be more excited. I'm already excited for the new direction DC is going in. I will miss the previous universe. There was stuff I liked about it and stuff I didn't, but I'm really excited and really hopeful for what this new universe has to offer. And I'm so glad one of the things that's staying true to canon is Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad, because the Suicide Squad was definitely my second favorite DCEU film, and I am so happy that it's still canon. Well, mostly canon, I think. But we're not here to talk about the Suicide Squad, we're here to talk about Peacemaker Season 2. So from this teaser, it looks like in the opening scene, he's being considered or interviewed for some kind of position on some kind of team. Could this be the early formations of the Justice League? Are they seriously considering Peacemaker, or are they just wasting his time and fucking around with him? Or could it be for a different team altogether? Who knows? But it was great seeing both Guy Gardner, aka Green Lantern, and Hawkgirl sitting there with Sean Gunn, who I believe is playing Maxwell Lord, which is very exciting too. He's a pretty prominent figure in the DC universe, I believe. And so the fact that they're interviewing Peacemaker, and of course, based on his storming out of the building look, I don't think he gets the job of whatever they were offering him. But it seems like him and his friends are off on a new adventure with a new challenge. It seems like Peacemaker will have his hands full in dealing with Argus, now that it's being headed by Rick Flag Sr., father of Rick Flag Jr., whom Peacemaker killed in the Suicide Squad. And of course, Daddy is out for blood, and he knows Peacemaker killed his son because basically Amanda Waller told him so in Creature Commandos. So that's a pretty cool connection. So it'll be interesting to see the dynamic between Rick Flag Sr. and Peacemaker, how that inevitable confrontation goes and what will come of it, and how they'll either work their differences out or how things will come to a head. So only time will tell, and that's very exciting. Looks like Hardcourt is as badass as ever. We see her getting into some bar fights, screaming in her car, and being assessed by a mental health professional and telling her that she's got a bad case of toxic masculinity. Okay. And then we see other characters like Adebayo and John Economos, Vigilante, and now we have a glimpse of a new character played by the hilarious Tim Meadows, who is such a great actor, and I'm so glad that they're using him in Peacemaker, because he's popped up in several other franchises over the years, and now it's DC's turn to have him. And of course, the way he was addressing his elite team of commandos or whatever they were was hilarious and just downright inappropriate. But of course, it was done in the most James Gunn way possible. This trailer just has James Gunn written and smeared all over it in the best way possible. And I am super excited for it. I'll be curious to see how they explain the universe change, because Gunn himself said Peacemaker Season 1 and the Suicide Squad are pretty much light canon and are considered to be part of the new DCU, now that Creature Commandos has come and gone, or debuted. Not necessarily gone, because it's getting a second season. But it'll be interesting to see how they handle or explain the universe change, and how, if anything, how, if at all, it'll be connected to the new Superman film. Because, to my understanding, the only projects DC are releasing this year is the new Superman film, coming out July 11th, and then Peacemaker Season 2 coming out August 21st. And I'm sure there'll be some connections there, but I think each one will tell their own individual story while being part of a bigger universe, which is fine. But I believe that's it for DC projects this year. And then next year we have the Supergirl movie and the Green Lanterns TV show called Lanterns. And then we don't know anything, as of this moment, we don't know anything about past beyond 2026, but there's still a lot to look forward to. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are just as pumped for Peacemaker Season 2 as I am. What did you think of the official teaser? Which character are you excited to see them to return the most, and why? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Peacemaker Season 2 hits Max on August 21st. Have an awesome rest of your night, everybody. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.